Let's begin the broadcast with some breaking news coming in from the Indian state of Kerala. Sessions Court has sentenced 14 persons associated with the now banned Islamist outfit, the Popular Front of India, to death. The death sentences have been announced in connection with the December 2021 murder of BJP OBC wing leader Ranjit Srinivasan. The ruling comes after the prosecution had sought the maximum sentence for the convicts. It had claimed that the accused were a trained killer squad. For more details, our correspondent Siddharth MP joins us. Siddharth, thanks for joining us. What's the latest that you can tell us? And help us also break down this judgment, as we understand that awarding death sentence to so many convicts at one go is a first for the state. Tell us more.
Yes, absolutely. Just like you mentioned, this is actually seen as an unprecedented kind of step by the judiciary because, 14 people being awarded death sentence by judiciary is actually something that is not heard of or seen before because of the fact that this is in fact a crime of that nature. In fact, political killings, we have to tell our viewers, that are quite common in different parts of Kerala. Different people from different political parties from across the spectrum have been accused of political killings, and there is a history. But this case particularly takes a lot of significance given the brutality and the chilling nature in which it is executed. So a squad of almost a dozen people, or in fact more than a dozen people, actually going to the house of the person, their target. And then this murder was executed in cold blood in front of the victim's family. So the wife of the victim, the daughter of the victim, and the victim's aged mother were at the house when he was actually hacked to death by almost a dozen people. And then many people even stood guard outside the house so that nobody would come and help them. So this was, in fact, a very trained and planned murder that was executed by the PFI. Of course, these are members of a banned outfit. So we have to also remember that there are different people from across the political spectrum in Kerala who are accused of political murders. And in fact, there is also documented evidence that different people from across political parties have been involved. But this case gained significance because of the brutality and chilling nature and the kind of precision in which it was carried out and the kind of planning that went into executing something so brutal, and that too in front of the family of the victim. So that's what we have to remember in this case. And let's also keep in mind that, in Kerala itself, there are multiple cases of this nature, and the hope is that in the longer run, this will serve as a deterrent for those who take the extreme step in the name of political rivalry and in the name of, their ideology, so to speak.
Siddharth, in fact, you're right to mention this group. The PFI has been likened to a killer squad. Give us a little more details about the victim.
So the victim, of course, was a lawyer. He was associated with the BJP. Of course, the BJP is a party that has been trying over the years to gain a political foothold in Kerala. So far, the BJP does not, this time around, they don't have an MLA in Kerala, neither do they have an MP. So in terms of political representation, they don't have. But in terms of party base, supporter base and cadre, yes, BJP is a growing force in Kerala, and the government and the ruling party are also, that is particularly the central government, and of course the ruling party BJP are keen on, using their influence and clout in Kerala to gain more inroads. But there is also the aspect that the communist government has been ruling Kerala for at least 2 consecutive terms. So we have to look at it through this lens as well, that the BJP is not a party that enjoys power and influence in Kerala. While they don't have political representation, they have, numbers in terms of support. So at the same time, it makes them a group that is at loggerheads with multiple factions of different political parties, and that's how Kerala politics has been. So there are also certain districts that are most vulnerable. In fact, the Kannur district, where the Kerala Chief Minister hails from, is one that is actually notorious for a lot of political killings that is involved both the BJP and the ruling CPIM party in that part of Kerala. So what we have to keep in mind is that political killings are not new in Kerala, but the gruesome nature of this one and the kind of killing perfection, so to speak, with which it was executed, that's what is worrisome, and that's why we're seeing this kind of a verdict come out more like a deterrent against such kind of gruesome crimes being committed against anyone, anywhere.
Absolutely, Siddharth. Thank you so much for all those details. Thanks for joining us on WION at this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.